y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Y'all, Make a Move season 1 episode 8. Now I know I said last week that this was episode 8 review, but I lied. That was 7, this is 8. Okay. Y'all, before I get into this review, I just want to bring something to y'all attention. Mizell, whatever his name is, he's a liar. He's a liar. I watched this interview. He's a liar, okay? And he's a smooth talker. And I saw some of y'all in the comments getting swindled by him, okay? Be careful. Be careful. We're going to talk about it later on today. I'm either going to do a video or go live. But I need to watch Venisha's side of the story first in her interview, so I could really put my thoughts together. But from what I'm getting, okay, based on this episode and based on what he said in that daggone interview, that man's a liar. But before we get into this review, if this is your first time here, I need you to do me a favor. Sit back, relax, watch the video on through, and if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Let's just go ahead and get into it, okay? So we pick up where we left off with Donald telling Ashley that he was married before, okay? He got married when they was young. So basically, he got married. They didn't tell anybody that they got married until, like, they were getting a divorce, okay? They didn't have no kids. They didn't have no properties. They had no houses. They had nothing together. Quick divorce, $200. It was over. It was done, okay? Ashley was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I get it. So now she feels as though she learned something about him because she feels like if he was willing to get married, it's giving her signs that he's a hopeless romantic just like her. I wouldn't say all that, okay? I definitely get that it does show that he's willing to commit to marriage to a certain extent. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, okay? So she had a question for him in their card game, and the question was, what's your honest opinion of me, okay? And he was like, that's on the cards? And she was like, yeah. He said a lot of things that he likes about her. But that one part that stood out to me was the fact that he said that she was healed. And I was like, where? Where is she healed at? Because she's not a healed woman. She needs therapy and she needs to go heal, and not only heal, find self-love, okay? So I was really thrown off by the fact that he said that she was healed. She even knows that she's not completely healed, okay? But overall, this was a nice date. I really feel like they got to know each other a little bit more. They discovered a lot more about each other, and I can appreciate it. I could appreciate it. I don't want to say it, but something in me is saying, he's not 100% in the way he claims he is. So Tamika wants to set up Sharice on a blind date because Sharice ain't got nobody, okay? Either they don't want her or she don't want them. But overall, she ain't got nobody. So I feel bad for Sharice because I feel like she really came up here again to try to find love. And once again, she ain't finding no love, okay? So Zadia goes to Cameron's house for the first time, allegedly, okay? Because even production was like, you sure about that? You sure this your first time going to Cameron's house? And she was like, yes, I'm sure. Yes, I am. And I'm like, okay, girl, if you say so. But anyway, Cam's house definitely looks like he's the only one that lives there. And that's not no shade to him or nothing like that. It just looks like, you know, a bachelor pad. Like he's the only one that lived there. I didn't even see a picture of his family on the wall or nothing, okay? He says that this is a stepping stone property. And it seems like he got all his ducks in a row. Cam's gives me the vibes that he's one of those guys that's like working really, really hard so he could play hard later. You know what I mean? He tells Zadia that he wants to own more properties, but he wants to own them in New Orleans where he is. He doesn't really see himself going to D.C., okay? Zadia's saying, like, well, you got to go there and visit before you can really make up your mind. And he was like, I have a vision for myself. And in my vision, I see myself, you know, here in New Orleans. I don't see it anywhere else. And I'm like, girl, when the man tells you that he has a vision for himself, believe it, okay? He's not about to change that vision for you. Sorry, not sorry. He's not about to do it, okay? They talk about the fact that they both don't want a long-distance relationship. It seems to me like Cameron doesn't want to be honest with Zadia for some reason. Let me tell you, when they were sitting down talking and she had said something like, well, we'll see, but you'll be willing to move for the right person or something like that. Am I the right person? Something along those lines, okay? He took a long pause and he was like, well, we'll have to see about that. And I'm just like, no. Immediately no. I feel like he likes Zadia, but not enough to change the vision that he has for himself. He's already making it very, very clear to her that he's not going to stop the plan that he put in place to be where he needs to be. That's with his work. That's with his investments, with where he lives and everything, okay? I would try to squeeze you in where I can, but I'm definitely not about to change the vision that I have for myself. And I feel like Zadia's not reading between the lines. She's like caught up in this fairy tale of who Kim is or whatever they have, or whatever connection that they have, but she's definitely not reading between the lines when it comes to Cameron. Okay, now Sharice is going on her pity date, okay, because y'all know she had to have a pity date because she ain't got no man, okay. As soon as she see the guy, she's like, oh, this is the guy that, you know, we locked eyes doing a mix or whatever. I believe his name is Nick, okay. So Sharice is hopeful. Now, I don't know why the conversation that they have it is about whether they lift weights and do Pilates, but boy, you ain't doing no daggone Pilates. And I can't stand people who work out, who make their whole personality about them working out, okay? Sharice now, I saw a different side of Sharice because Sharice was over there like, I like to see you in just an apron. She feeding that man food. She is really like flirting. And I mean lustful flirting, okay? And that's the first time I see Sharice in that type of element. I was like, I see you, girl. I see you. But she's not serious about this man. She just like what she see. I feel like Sharice ain't get her back blown out in a long time and she was looking like, maybe he could do it, okay? That's the direction I was going in with this whole entire date. I'm just saying. Overall, it was cute. It was a nice, innocent date. I don't see anything further than just a physical connection. That's it, okay? So Venisha is going to Tabari's house for the first time, and he gives her a nice little tour. He got a nice house or whatever case may be, and he gives her some long stem roses because he's listening to her in their conversations. And one time they were talking, and she said she liked long stem roses, okay? I like that. Attention to the details, the little things, okay? He did make a comment like, hopefully tonight we could really get to know each other better. And that comment sounds sexual to me. I don't know how y'all took it, but the way he said it was like he was trying to see what he could put down so she could pick it up, okay? That's what it was giving. But nonetheless, they were sitting down and they was talking, and she talked about the fact that he's in Mississippi a lot more and how she was open to the idea of moving to New Orleans, but Mississippi ain't it, okay? And he goes to Mississippi because that's where his baby's at. So I could definitely get it. I honestly don't see Tabari and Venisha being a thing. Something about her body language just seems like, she don't really care too much, okay? I think she's just going through the motions. And I'm really trying to figure out Venisha because something about her is starting to become very, very cold to these men. It doesn't give me that warm, bubbly feeling that she had when she was talking to, what's that man name? Jabari. She was a different woman with him than she is with Tabari, okay? These daggone J's and T's is too much, okay? But they really never got to a resolution with the whole moving situation. It kind of felt like he was just like, well, we'll cross that bridge when it's time to cross it. And that's basically how that conversation went. So now Cam came to talk to Zadia. He wanted to talk to her. Now, this is the thing. I need Zadia to open her eyes and realize that the man is telling you he don't want you or he don't want to be in this relationship no more. I feel like, now let me just be honest, I feel like they did what they did and he felt like he needed to hang around for a little bit longer so it won't look like he just used and abused her, okay? And she caught feelings. That's what it's giving, okay? He came in and he told her that he had no intentions on really finding someone to like really, that he really connected with, and he really wanted to take this slow, okay? He wanted to take this process slow. Sir, why would you come on this process if you wanted to take it slow? He said he has a lot on his plate right now. And I'm like, what I tell y'all, based on that last conversation that they had when he was saying, you know, he tried to see if she's the right one and he got a vision for his life. The vision that he has does not include Zadia, okay? And he's basically telling her in this time that he want to take it slow because obviously they jumped the gun too fast by being physical, allegedly, okay, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying, okay? And he basically tells her, like, I need to let you know this so that you can let me go if you're not down for it. Basically, what he's saying is, look, I'm not the man who you really think I am, okay, sis? And I don't want you really catching no feelings, so I'm gonna just give you this this disclosure now so that when I ghost you or when I tell you that I don't want to do this no more, you're not blindsided. That's what Cam is giving me, okay? And Zadia, on the other hand, is sitting here talking about some, We both didn't expect to find each other like this. Then why was y'all in this process if nobody expected to find a person in this process, okay? He's sitting here talking about, I didn't expect to find you. I didn't expect to find you. So then what were we doing? Were we playing? Because I thought the whole purpose of the premise of this whole show was that we come here to find our person some way, somehow. So why even do this if y'all didn't think y'all was going to find each other? It's giving BS, okay? And Zadia is really living in this fairy tale world. I need her to snap up out of because, girl, he's playing in your face. Just saying. Just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Kim, okay? So then the ladies go ahead and meet up with Tamika and we start talking, okay? Zadia said that Kim did stop by unexpectedly and he was just telling her how he didn't, he didn't expect to fall. He didn't expect to find someone in this process or whatever the case may be. And she was like, so have y'all been kissing? And she was like, yeah, we've been kissing. And she wants to get to know him without the genitals being involved. I said, girl, we gonna run with this, ain't we? Okay, Zadia, girl, whatever you say, all right? So Sharice talks about how, Nick, the bodybuilder, and how she likes him and she's attracted to him physically. And I say, yeah, girl, that's it. It's all. You need your back blown out, and after you get that, you're going to be like, yeah, he's not really the man I want to settle down with. Don't be distracted by the muscles. They will do that to you sometimes, okay? So as we know, the ladies got to make a decision. All the keepers are coming, and Sharice is going to have Will and Nick there because she ain't got nobody. So they trying to give Sharice a fighting chance at finding somebody, anybody, somehow. I really feel bad for Sharice, y'all, because it's like, girl, you really just getting whatever you can get at this moment, okay? So Donald comes first, and Donald's out here spitting poetry, okay? Donald said, roses are red, violets are blue. You ready to love? Go ahead and make a move. And I was like, that is so cute. Okay, I'm not going to hold you. Y'all know I'm a hopeless romantic. And y'all know I be like, oh my God, Ashley and Donovan is so cute. And I really hope he really mean what he's saying, what he's saying. But I can't for the life of me just let it go. Something deep down inside is saying, don't trust him. But I have to take the moment for what the moment is, okay? And at that moment, it was really cute. I was gushing. It was cute. All right. So Will brings Sharice a gift, and Nick is empty-handed. All right, Sharice. Now, I thought we appreciate the gifts and whatnot, okay? Sharice, I need you to use your brain, because right now, you thinking with your vajayjay, okay? Your vajayjay's hot. And you're thinking about that instead of like what's really happening in front of you, okay? And Nick knows that because he's not bothered at all because he knows that he has that physical connection. Yeah. So Venisha tells Tabari that the distance between them two concerns her, but she still wants to keep him. Child, let Tabari go. I don't know what it is about Tabari. I'm going to watch Venisha's interview, and then once I get like down to it, I'll be able to have a better understanding that why she really likes him, because I'm not picking it up yet. I don't know why Ashley acting like she wasn't going to keep Donald. She's like really like trying to stretch this whole, he kept secrets. Oh, he was married situation. Like, girl, you keeping that man. You ain't got to lie about it. And he said he 100% in, and he not playing with you. And I hope he not, even though he probably is. Now, when Sharice was talking to Will, and he said that he was always attracted to mature women, I was like, child, that's why he going home. Because why would you tell that woman that you attracted to a mature woman? That's not a compliment, okay? Meanwhile, she over here lusting after Nick. Come on now. You got to make it make sense somehow, okay? So she decided that she want to talk to the ladies because she can't make up her mind. She can't figure out which one she should go with, which one she should lead with. She need to know, should she pick Will or Nick, okay? Should she go with her brain or should she follow her with JJ? Now, Zadia and Venisha, now they over here going back and forth because Zadia feels like you need to be able to have that good conversation, okay? And Venisha was like, well, you got to have good chemistry. And I'm like, this is how you end up in those situations that you end up in now, Venisha, with the good chemistry, okay? Yeah. Leave the chemistry alone. They're not really helping Sharice out at all, okay? So Sharice goes ahead and pick Nick. And I said, girl, seriously? No. That was like obviously the wrong choice. Now, we've had some situations where it's like, I don't know if that was the right choice or that one felt wrong. This one was obviously wrong because Will was clearly a better choice for Sharice than Nick, okay? I think the women just pick bad. I think at this point, y'all single because y'all don't know how to pick the right person. That's what I'm getting at this point, okay? He is going to end up getting hurt by Cam, okay? He's clearly trying to get her to dump him so that he doesn't look like the bad guy. He's clearly giving her all the clues and all the signs that she needs to let him go so that he doesn't look like the bad guy, and she refuses to do it. It reminds me of that thread that was on Twitter of the men who was like talking about how they start acting when they start noticing that they don't like their girlfriends no more. And then like one guy was like, I keep cheating on her and she keeps taking me back. Like things like that. It's like he's literally telling you he kind of don't want to be here and you just refuse to see it. But she gonna keep him around, and I feel bad because she gonna get her little feelings hurt real bad, okay? So after the, keepers mixer, Tamika tells them that she's sending them on dates with someone that they may have passed up or overlooked in the past. Tamika, girl, it's not giving you want these women to find love. Because, girl, what? And then to find out that Venisha's date is with Mizell, I was like, oh, production is setting up the mess. Because they messy. Because why would y'all do that after everything that went down? Why would y'all go ahead and put that girl on a date with Mizell? He comes in there and he's like, I'm just happy that you took the time to actually talk to me. Yeah, sir, because you was a liar. You a liar, okay? So he thanked her for sitting down talking to her instead of just talking to him instead of just walking out or whatever the case may be. Now, let me tell y'all, I need to read what I wrote down in my notes because that man was on Crystal's channel lying, okay? He said, Venisha told him, she said, I didn't like how you tried to downplay that you was trying to hit on me or that you was trying to talk to me, okay? She said that she had to tell Sharice that he asked for her number. And he felt as though he didn't have to tell her because outside of the dates, him and Sharice didn't really talk like that, okay? Then he said that he wants to move forward and see what possibilities he and Venisha could have. Because at the mixer, they had a moment. Well, at Zadia's birthday party, they had a moment, okay? So I'm trying to figure out, y'all had a moment. He said this. They had a moment. And he also said that he wanted to see if him and Venisha could have something going forward. But then he got up there on that interview with Crystal and tried to make it seem like he didn't never have a moment with her. They only talked for 5 seconds. They wasn't really in, he didn't really want to go out with her and none of that stuff like that. So I'm really confused as to what I'm watching on my TV screen and what's happening and what's happening in the interview. Because it's not adding up. It's just not adding up. But we definitely going to get into it, okay? Let me go ahead and get my little notes ready for that. Watch the Venisha interview. And then we might just be live later on this evening because I feel like we got some things to break down, okay? And that's basically how this episode ended. Venisha, you better not talk to that man because you should have never talked to him. He was already moving slimy, okay? The fact that he was there for Sharice, didn't even tell Sharice that he had an interest in you, then tried to downplay you, and you want to sit in that man's face. You should have walked out the door. You should have walked out the door, but we're going to have to see how this goes, okay? With all that being said, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this review, okay? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you was thinking about this episode. Let me know if you watch these interviews, if you want the breakdown, okay? Go ahead and like the video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, okay? I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Let me go finish my research. With all that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.